Hey folks, welcome back to Ken Michaels Radio. Here I am, all by my lonesome. That could happen every now and then. One of the things that I'd like to do here on this channel, and you might find me doing this more frequently, is that I might have a news brief here and there. You'll note that if you follow the podcast shows that I do for Things We Said Today and Talk More Talk, there's a lot of news that I get to, but maybe there's an item here or there that I haven't gotten around to talking about, or maybe didn't have the time to put into the newscast. So we have room for it here on my channel. And one of the things that I haven't brought up yet is that back in August this year of 2022, there was a new remix that was done for a song that Paul McCartney recorded with Brian Wilson. Now, back in 2004, Brian released this solo album called Getting In Over My Head. And on it, there was a duet with Brian and Paul called A Friend Like You. This song was written by Brian with Stephen Kalinich. Stephen's a good friend of mine. In fact, I did an interview with him, which is right here on this channel, talking about this song. Stephen is a tremendous poet. He has the gift for words. He really does. They come pouring out of him. And he's best known for his association with his work with the Beach Boys. If you're familiar with the album Friends, he co-wrote with Dennis Wilson Be Still and Little Bird. And when Stephen was writing the words to A Friend Like You, he was writing about his friendship with Brian. He sent the words to Brian. Brian added melody to it, and Brian thought to ask Paul McCartney to be on the record. So Paul obliged, and they made this recording, and I've always loved the song. I love the sentiment in there. The words are really great. And the only thing that's ever bothered me about it, as a Paul fan, and Brian too, I wish there was more of Paul in it. You do hear Paul sing the words to the title, and you do hear some backing vocals from Paul, but there isn't too much in terms of vocals that you hear from Paul. But there's a brand new remix that was just done for this song. It was National Friendship Day back in August this year. And for that reason, they took this song, A Friend Like You, and Mark Lynette, who is best known for remastering and remixing the Beach Boys catalog, working with Brian on his solo records. He's been an engineer for Brian for many years now. He did a marvelous job with this remix. And best of all, if you want to hear more of Paul, you got it. I'd still like to hear even more of Paul, but he does sing solo a little bit more in this version. And best of all, you do hear the harmonies between Brian and Paul much clearer in this new mix. For some reason, and I don't know why, this song hasn't been on YouTube, available on YouTube. Really can't understand it. But, and as far as I know, there are no plans to release this new remix commercially, at least not as of yet. The only way that you can hear this remix is by going to Brian Wilson's own website. And I've included the link here in the description box if you would like to hear this new remix. It's a shame, you know, there's a lot of people out there, Beatle fans, McCartney fans, that aren't even aware that he recorded this song with Brian Wilson. But it's worth checking out. And if you never heard it before, or if you never heard the remix, please go to my description box, click on the link. It'll take you right to Brian's page there, and you can play it. It's a nice video that accompanies it as well. So if you can, check it out. A Friend Like You, Brian Wilson and Paul McCartney, a brand new remix, originally on this album right here, Getting In Over My Head. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you soon.